Hello, welcome to another video. This is really awkward because I've taken my camera to Jake's and I'm doing this at Jake's and he's just over there. Really awkward. In my 2-day reading as much as I can vlog thing, I said I don't take my camera to Jake's because it's hefty. Special occasion, I've taken my camera to Jake's because it is nearly midnight on March the 2nd, so it's Friday night. And at midnight on March the 3rd, the 24-hour-thon, hour-thon? That's not a word. The 24-hour readathon by Zoe, read by Zoe, is happening. And I've never participated in one before. I've done like my own 24-hour readathon and failed miserably. Again, I did that while I was at Jake's and he hasn't let it go. When I said I was doing this, he went on about how I was going to fail, which I probably will, but we'll do the best we can. But yes, it's like 10 to 12 now, so nearly time to start. And yeah, I'm gonna try and vlog. You probably won't see any other frame than this setup because obviously I'm at Jake's, I'm not in my own habitat. I don't want to show you his space. Anyway, before I start, I should tell you what I plan on reading, and first things first, it is really snowy outside if you're not familiar with the weather situation in the UK around the beginning of March. Really snowy outside. So, the first thing I want to read is a polar fantasy, and that is The Eye of the North by Sinead O'Hart. I have started this already, but I'm only 25 pages in, so this is going to be my first read. I'm very excited to get into it. Don't know much about it at all, other than the fact that it is a children's polar fantasy, and I love children's polar fantasies, so I hope to really enjoy it. So that's number one. And also, you know, it's not a small children's polar fantasy, it's a bigger one. It's 400 pages, so if I finish that, I then seriously need to finish this. This is Cold Maker by Daniel Cohen. I've been reading it for ages, but because it got snowy and windy and this is set in a desert, it just totally took me out of the mood and I needed polar fantasy, so I stopped reading it for a little while. But it would be ideal if I could use this time to finish this. I'm about halfway, so we'll see how that goes. Jake is laughing at something over there. If I get through them, I'm not going to be incredibly over-ambitious about this, so finish Cold Maker and read Eye of the North would be ideal. But as I say, I don't want to get over-ambitious. However, I've got another one here in case, and that is The Crown's Game by Evelyn Skye. Jake got me this one for Valentine's Day. It's a really floppy paperback. And again, although this isn't a polar fantasy, just because it's set in Russia makes me think it will be perfect for reading whilst it's really cold out there. Excited about that. And yeah, there's my little pile. But yeah, I'm gonna start with Eye of the North because that's what my heart is calling me to. It is now exactly 10 to 12, so I've got 10 minutes to wake myself up because I've been at work all day today and I've had a really stressful day at work, so I'm already tired and I haven't even started and I need to read. It's gonna be a time for caffeine. Got my Diet Coke, got my sugar-free Monster. We'll see how this goes. It's now midnight, or 1 minute past now, so I'm gonna crack on where I left off. Hello again. It is 2 minutes past 1 in the morning now, and I've just got to chapter 17, page 106, so I'm making swift progress. I'm pleased. And if I'm just over 100 pages in, that means I'm a quarter of the way. So I only have to read what I've just read 3 more times, which is really good. I'm really pleased with my progress on this one. But I'm not gonna fool anyone into thinking I'm gonna stay up all night, so I am going to take my makeup off and get into my pyjamas and get cozy and then continue reading. Hello again. It is now 1:46 AM. My makeup is off, I'm curled up in a blanket, and I've got hiccups, but I'm up to chapter 21, page 133, so I've read over 100 pages this evening. I'm really pleased with my progress, as I said earlier. I'm really enjoying it so far as well, which is really good. However, these hiccups are really annoying. However, it's late and I should get some sleep because, as I said, I'm not gonna try and force myself to stay up for the entire 24 hours because I was at work today. Stressful day at work. I used a lot of brain power. I need to sleep. So I'll just call it a night for now, sort of. Like, I'll stay in bed and read a little bit more, but I will catch up with you in the morning. I'll try and get up relatively early, but I don't really know. But yeah, I will update you in the morning because it's nearly 2 o'clock. So obviously, I know this is a 24-hour readathon. It would be nice to be able to stay up for the whole 24 hours. And if I'd had like a day previous to prepare, then I probably would have. But I just can't right now. So I'm gonna read a little bit more and get some sleep. And I'll see you in the morning. Good morning! And by good morning, I don't really mean morning at all. It is 11:59. It is nearly 12 o'clock midday. That's really bad. So I eventually got to sleep at about 3 o'clock last night. And as I explained last night, I was super tired, work and everything, and you know, I'd been up at 6:30 the day before, and I haven't really been sleeping very well anyway, so I think the fact that I was able to lie in kind of just meant that my body did following the really stressful day I had yesterday. So I absolutely slept through my alarm. I feel really well rested, which is good, and I'm not really mad at myself for it because I clearly needed to sleep. But it does mean I'm behind. So I'm up to page 150 in this. So I'm gonna keep reading. Can you see my progress in there? There it is. It's getting really good. It is getting really good, so I'm excited to keep reading this today. I'm gonna crack on with it right now. Hello, it is 2:20 and I've done like barely any reading. I'm up to page 207 because Jake's being really needy. He won't let me film him, but he's currently burrowed in the duvet like a weird little animal. Let me point out again, it's 2:30 and he's still in bed. Must you? So yeah, I've been sat at my little desk here reading, but not reading much because Jake's being needy and annoying. And I'm still trying to convince him to get out of bed. Anyway, I put a bit of face on so I look more awake. Hello again. Jake finally got out of bed a little while ago now. And it is now 3:30. I think it was about 2:30 last time we spoke. I'm now up to chapter 38, page 248 of The Eye of the North. I'm doing well. So far so good. I will definitely finish this today and then obviously move on to Coldmaker. That's where I'm at. Thought you might care to know because that's kind of what happens with these vlogs, isn't it? Should probably like try and be more interesting for you to watch, but as I explained in my other readathon, not readathon, but my other reading vlog thing, it's just me telling you what I'm reading. So still going with this. I'm still really enjoying it. It's reminding me a lot of Sky Song, which I really enjoyed, if you didn't know. Our main character in this one, Emmeline, reminds me a lot of Eska from Sky Song. Polar Fantasy. I can't go wrong, but yeah, I'm enjoying this. I shall continue. I am the worst. It's now like 10 to 10 in the evening and I've only just finished The Eye of the North. So maybe not completely the worst because I have just read this book today, which I'm really pleased with and I did really enjoy it. But, you know, it's 10 to 10. I was expecting to have gotten a little bit further with my reading than this. But I think because I'd done this all so last minute, like, it wasn't really until 11 o'clock last night that I decided I was even going to do it. So I think because I hadn't, like, mentally prepared myself, so obviously I still slept quite a lot, and because I'm at Jake's as well, and Jake's needy, I haven't been able to read anywhere near as much as I would have liked to. Like, we have actually also gone out and done things this afternoon, so I haven't read as much as I would have wanted to. But I have just finished The Eye of the North, which is the point of me updating you now. So I'm sorry if I haven't actually filmed that much. I don't really know how much I have or have not filmed. I can't really recall it. Anyway, yes, I finished this book. I have given it 4 stars. Very, very nearly 5 stars. I don't know if this is going to be one where the more I think about it, the more I realised how much I loved it, or If the Love Will Fade, but it's so nearly a 5-star, but just not quite. It didn't give me like heart flutters and stuff because it's a children's book, which I think is why I've given it 4 stars, but it was very close to a 5-star. I thoroughly loved it. If you've got kids who are of like the middle grade fantasy sort of age, I really recommend this, or just if you like middle grade fantasy, this was really good. I did really enjoy it. But yes, I finished. So that's one 400-page book done, which does now mean that I can move on to Coldmaker. That I haven't got the cover because it's a hardback, so I left the dust jacket at home because I'm at Jake's. Coldmaker by Daniel Cohen, so I can crack on with some reading of this, although as I say it's 10 to 10, so 5 to 10 now. I haven't done great, but I think, although it's supposed to be the 24-hour readathon by Zoe, I think I might just cheat and go past midnight and keep going because I slept, so I feel like I should be allowed to make up that time that I slept. Obviously it won't count as part of the readathon by Zoe, but I think just for my own personal enjoyment, it's gonna be longer than the one day, and I'm gonna like continue into the early hours of tomorrow morning and keep reading. So I know it won't count technically, but I'm just gonna keep going because I'm really in the reading zone. Okay, well, I'm here now and I've said all I needed to say, so I'm gonna go and continue reading my next book. I need to wake up. It's like 11:15 and I've just sat and read a few chapters of this, like 30 pages of this, and I'm like so incredibly tired. I need to wake up. Times like this I wish I liked coffee. I don't like coffee. I don't know what to do to wake myself up other than just wave my body around. Jake said I should go outside in the snow, that would wake me up, which it possibly would, but I don't really want to go out in the snow. You can see where I'm up to in Coldmaker. I've got this much left. I don't know how many pages it is. I'm up to page 165 and this has 327 pages. Yeah, I'm just over halfway. About halfway. Hello again. It's just gone midnight. It is now 4 minutes past 12 and I've just hit page 216, chapter 21. So not great for the whole 24 hours thing. I have essentially read about 450, 500 pages in a day, which isn't great. Like really, that's not great. I shouldn't have slept so much and I shouldn't have like given in to basically treating today like a normal day, and like I shouldn't have been doing nothing but reading, but that's what I get for doing this completely last minute with no preparation and being at Jake's and Jake wanting me to like do normal things. I'm not too mad about it because I have read more than I would normally read in a Saturday, but I should have taken it more seriously pretty much. As I think I mentioned in a previous clip, I think I'm just gonna carry on. Like, I know that the 24 hours is now over for me, so it's no longer part of the Readathon by Zoe, but I'm just gonna continue reading and probably continue vlogging it because why not? So I think this overall thing is probably gonna be like 24-hour Readathon by Zoe, but not really. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue. Coldmaker is really good, by the way. Like, I've not got, can you see that? I've not got an insane amount left. So it's now 3:27 in the morning. I am incredibly amazed that I've managed to stay awake, but I have just finished Coldmaker. I am going to do a book babble on this one. 1, because I have a lot to say. 2, because it was really good. 3, because it was sent to me. That ending. I'm really hoping this is gonna be a series or a trilogy or something, because that ending is like leaving me wanting so much more. I'm pretty sure it is a series though, if I remember from Goodreads. Pretty sure it says it's number 1 of the something series. Let me check. Does it say that? It doesn't say that. Okay, well I thought it was. Never mind. But yeah. I finished it. I think I'm gonna give it 4 stars, 4.5, 4 stars, around there. I really liked it though, but you'll hear more about that in babbles and wrap-ups. Anyway, as I said, it's 3:30, so I'm finally gonna go to bed.